Welcome back to AmbitionZ VapeR. What up, squad? I hope you guys are doing well today. I have a review for you and a comparison review on the Pioneer4you's IPV6X and the IPV400. Let's review this and compare it to the IPV400. Let's check them out. So this was sent to me from Element Vape. For the purpose of this review, it's not going to change my opinion of this box mod. What we're going to do in this review is basically we're going to dive down. We're going to go through the IPV6X menu system, okay? I'm going to go through, show you everything, and I'm going to show you the difference, show these neck and neck right up to each other. And then we're going to come back up top. We're going to vape on it, talk on it, compare it to the IPV400, and let you know if there's any differences between these two. Let's dive down. Let's check this out and check this out. And we'll come back up. I'll see you guys in a minute. Sit back, relax, grab a vape. This is the box that it comes in. Same package like the IPV400. Okay. A little different. Gonna open it up. Get a warranty card. 3-month, 90-day warranty. User manual. Get your box mod. Quality control pass sticker or card. Pull tab on the bottom. And you would get your micro USB cord on the bottom. Here is the IPV6X. All right, we're going to look at the outside first. OLED screen display, your wattage up, your wattage down, your fire button. Comes in a bunch of different colors I'll go over in a second. Your micro USB port on the side. Your battery door, just like the IPV4. Opens up. It does have wiggle. It does look janky, but once the batteries are in, it works very well. All right. Maybe a serial number on there. Center 510. Good threads. Nice 510. I like IPV's. Pioneer4you's 510s. Definitely spring loaded. Spring loaded. All right. Comes in blue, black. Nice size. Nice and small. Very similar size to the IPV400. The screen's bigger on this one. Wattage up and wattage down's at a different location. Micro USB port's in the same location. 510 is in the same location. This is rounded on both sides versus flat on one side on this one. Okay, same door. There's no rattle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll say Pioneer4you on the logo, IPV6X. And this uses the SX Yeehai or Yeehee, however you want to say it, SX330F6 chipset. Okay? The IPV4 uses the F4 chipset. It's a very similar box mod to the IPV400. Sits flush, the crown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will get you to the menu. You have system on. You have the mode, power, or joule, Celsius or Fahrenheit. It starts at 212, and then you can turn it all the way up to 572 degrees Fahrenheit. It's 10 to 200 watts, 10 to 100 joules on this one. 100 joules, 120 joules for titanium. I'm pretty sure the IPV400 goes up to 120 joules in all. Minimum standard resistance is 0.15 on this. I don't like that. Minimum joule resistance is 0.05. TCR value is 0.0005 to 0.007. Nickel, titanium, stainless steel 304. It does not have 316 or 317 or 316L. You have to do TCR for those wires. Voltage protection, low resistance protection, high input voltage warning, short circuit operation, reverse battery protection, stainless steel, thread points, centered spring-loaded 510 connection. All right, and those are specifications. So 120, right? Nickel. We're gonna go to manual TCR, and I'm gonna go to 105. It gives you the Yeehai SX330 I don't know why it gives you the option there. And you exit out. So plus and minus together. Set the resistance, and now it will fire. If you don't set the resistance, this thing will not fire. That's just kind of maybe their protection settings. Let's see how far it goes up in Joule mode in TCR. It goes to 120, so I don't know why it says on that website it doesn't. It most definitely goes up to 120 in any mode. You know, Jeweler mode. It's a pretty simplistic menu system. It's not really complex or anything. Goes to 200 watts. This one obviously looks different. This one stays on a little longer. See that? Watch. That one shuts off wicked quick. And that one takes a little longer to shut off. So I like that on this one. Screen's bigger on this. I like. Door's the same. Height's the same. I told you guys about the button on this one that I had and misfires. This button's definitely smaller. I like that button. I like both buttons. I like this button better though because I haven't had any issues. Same size, feels pretty much similar in the same hand. This one feels more comfortable in the hand, to be honest, because it's rounded on both sides. I think it looks maybe a little nicer as well. I don't know. They both have their own look to them. I like the screen on this one better though. Micro USB port is in the same location. Okay, but that symbol's here and that symbol's up here. Back out to FaceTime and we'll really talk about that more in depth. But you know, I wanted to show them to you. I wanted to review this and then compare them together because I haven't reviewed this. Okay, that's kind of what we're doing on this review. They're both dual 18650s. I think they fixed the issues in this one and put it in this one instead of having an update for this. You know, people didn't like the screen. They made the screen bigger. You know, that type of thing. Go back up to FaceTime. Let's vape on them, talk on them, pros and cons, final thoughts. See you guys in a minute. We're back from the close-up on the IPV6X and the IPV400. Well, this uses the Yeehee, however you want to say it, 330 F6 chipset. This uses the Yeehee or Yeehee F4 330F4 chipset. This one feels a little bit nicer in the hand because it's rounded on both sides versus this one's round on one side and this one's flat on the other. The screen's definitely bigger on the IPV6X than the IPV400. This goes to sleep a lot faster than the IPV6X. This thing stays awake a little bit longer. They both do the same wires. They both have the same menu system. You can set the resistance, These both do stainless steel 304, but they both do TCR. So if you want to use your 316 or 316L or 317, you're going to have to go into the TCR coefficient rating settings, which I like to do anyways. This goes up to 120 joules in all temperature modes, which is really nice. This one does the same thing as well, 120 joules. They're both dual 18650s. They both have the same door. They both have the same 510. It's in the middle. Some people might like that, some people might not. This fires down, they say, to 0.15 in wattage mode. That's a con. This has the SX Pure. I didn't show you down low. It has nickel, it has titanium, it has SX Pure setting. It's the same setting as this. If you want to check out the cards of the review I did on this one, it's up there. I reviewed it. I compared it to the 213. This feels maybe a little bit more powerful, maybe just a smidge, a little bit more accurate. Really tough to tell. But it definitely feels maybe a little bit more accurate. I have it at 90 joules at 572 degrees Fahrenheit. On either of these box mods, if you put it on in temperature control mode and don't read the resistance and try to fire, it'll say dry coil. It won't fire. You have to read the resistance by hitting the plus and minus together, read it real quick, hit the fire button, and then you're ready to go. But if you guys have either one of these and you're having that problem, that's something you need to check out. Same 510. I'm going to put the same crown on the same build and everything on the IPv4 and vape it in TCR mode and temperature control mode and let you know if there's any difference on camera. They both sit flush. It sits flush on both. I have no problems with the 510 on either of these. The menu system on this one's like the IPv5, you know, that I did a review on as well. I love that box mod. This menu system's a lot similar to that one. I think it might be exactly to the IPv5. So this menu system is a little bit different on navigation. 105 in TCR, same menu, same setting. The IPv400 definitely feels different in temperature control mode than the IPv6X. I believe I can definitely tell that the IPv6X is definitely more accurate and more efficient in temperature control mode than the IPv400. Vape a little bit hotter. What they did between these two is they just, instead of having an update for this, they kind of came out with this, put a different chip in it, and made the problems that the IPv400 had, they fixed it with the IPv6X. I don't really agree with that. I mean, people that already bought the IPv400, I mean, that kind of leaves them shit out of luck. They got to go buy another box mod. I don't like that. I mean, it's marginal. Vape's just a little bit better. It's a little bit more accurate in temperature control mode. It feels a little bit more comfortable in the hand. It has a little bit bigger of a screen. If you have the IPv400, I definitely do not recommend you to go out and buy the IPv6X. It's not a substantial difference, okay? But if the things that I told you are a deal breaker to you and you have the IPv400, then go out and get the IPv6X. The updates that they have right now, they have an IPv4, IPv3, IPv5 upgrade. I do have, if anybody has the IPv5, they have an upgrade software 2.0 version for you. Well, there's no updates as of right now, okay? Just an FYI, they are upgradable, but there's no updates for them. Is this true wattage? No, it's not true wattage. Doesn't feel like 110 watts on a DNA 200. I would say it's about 90% there. You know, I feel like a lot of these reviews come out and a lot of people have the same feedback of what they want the companies to change, but then they do something completely opposite. It's either one, they don't give a shit, or number two, they think that they know more than we do. Putting the batteries in while you have an atomizer on there and then touching the battery door, it fires it. I haven't really noticed that. Fire button's nice, clicky, responsive. There's no button rattle, there's no battery rattle. It's very nice. It's a solid box mod. Most definitely. I like the screen on this one a lot more than the IPv400. It's bigger, it's easier to read, very responsive. You hit the fire button, it's about maybe a half of a second and it fires. This is a lot better 510 than Wismex. All right, I need to mention that as well. Feels nice and stealthy in the hand. It's very comfortable in the hand. It's a very small. I definitely enjoy both of these, but I think this one's a little bit more accurate and I think it's a little bit better. You can find the IPv6X at elementvape.com. Link on screen and description. That's where it's sent from. That's where you can find it. It was $51.95. $52. That's what I got for you today, squad. I hope you found this video helpful or informative. If you did, you know what to do. I give you content daily, 1080p, 60 frames per second. Don't waste your effing bandwidth not being subscribed to this channel. Remember, squad, stay juiced up. Smoking is gone. Vaping is on. Let's vape on.